Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Louisiana's return team not doing the offense any favors there. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Ragin' Cajuns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Makes a quick catch. And now the defense able to bring him down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Ragin' Cajuns will send their punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. So Ohio State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Judkins. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the back gets the football. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They're going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Jensen. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And he knocks that one right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Ibuka.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And completion makes it second and short. Using his legs, it's Judkins. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. And run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Howard. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. A quick juke to get free. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Howard. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's moving out of the pocket now. Has the first, still on the move. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Grab behind the line. It's Jensen. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Howard. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He'll try a pass here. This time it's complete. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Ragin' Cajuns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Jensen. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's a draw play. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back, airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled after the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Mbuka. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for his big tight end. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop. But the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And this one is right through.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Oh, he's looking to throw. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with a running play. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It's the free safety who's sneaking up in there. Comes up with a nice sack in the backfield.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The AT makes it a 12-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Perry. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Caught over the middle. It's Perry. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Raging Cajuns will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The offense going with the hurry up. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Raging Cajuns will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to pass. It's Howard. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
He's going to take off, avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Jensen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Raging Cajuns will have to kick it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
To throw, it's Howard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
With the catch, it's Henderson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They'll give it to the running back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. But with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. A running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Hold it. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Dropping back. It's Howard. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Ball carrier tackled there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
It's second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. The Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The Raging Cajuns will have to punt this one away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Come on, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The Ragin' Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10.
Easy.
And he drops back in the gun. Throws to the tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll work the clock here with their running game. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. He's got his man wide open. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return where they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Howard. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great for